What's up, my fellow Toku nerds and fellow Skylander nerds? Let's talk about episode 6 of Kamen Rider Zeztz. This was definitely a good episode overall. We got to know a little bit about Nem and how she was found, in a sense. Basically, she was from an orphanage where the president of her agency found her. So, I do kind of like that he kind of sees Nem as his daughter, in a sense. There's some parts of it where it felt like, okay, dude, a little too far. He's a little bit of a creep. Like, at the end of the episode, he has a shrine for her. So, good intentions, not the best way of doing it, to say the least. Also, this is just funny in this episode. I like that Baku, reacts while he's dreaming. Like, once Nem told Baku that the people they're with are her family, his reaction affected his real world affected him in the real world, and I thought that was just that was funny. Also, I still get a kick that every time he's getting ready to go to bed, he's like just like that. It is stupid funny, but it's good funny. Oh man. Another thing, we also got to know a little bit more about Nox. Nox is... We still don't know much. We know a little bit more than the previous 5 episodes, which is a lot considering. But apparently he can also control lucid dreams. And I'm curious to know by the one who knows all. I'm definitely curious about that. Because he, in the last episode, episode 5, he did have that book that had the 4 different types of capsums. Physicam, Technolom, Esprium, and Paradigm. So, I wonder if there's connection there. I'm very curious to know where that leads. Plus, the fact that he can also control lucid dreams? Does that mean he's also a sleeper that can go into other people's dreams? He must have, because in episode 2, we see him in Fujimi's dream. And he's been popping up here and there. So he must be a lucid dreamer that goes into other people's dreams. Like Baku and Nem. So, I'm curious. I'm curious about that. I did like how they did a nightmare this time around. Honestly, I did thought it was that robot nightmare with the chainsaw and the claw. But nope. Escape from the prison. Escape from the nightmare. The nightmare is the prison. Which, holy crap. If that got into the real world, whew. Imagine the implications on what that could cause. That'd be like a code red in the real world. And, whew, definitely, I mean, okay, part of me is like, are they going to do that? Or are they not going to do it? I'm kind of split. On one hand, I want to see it happen. Just to see the implications of it. Because we did see that the tail kind of left an imprint in the real world. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to stay in the dream just because I don't want the full chaos to happen right away. Not like, okay, Gates was an exception. Where episode 1, it started with the finale of the DGP. So, I like it in that context. But I think for this scenario, that should be left for more towards like a super form or final form event where it's gonna leave a big impact. Kind of like the first 3 episodes where it's set up. Nightmare comes in the real world. I mean, like I said, I'm on the fence. So, you guys let me know what you think and what route do you think they should do in the next episode. I really want to communicate with you guys. So, if you leave a comment on what you thought about this episode, let me know. What else? Okay. This is another nitpick, but I'm pretty sure I covered it in one of the episodes already. I still don't like how Baku gets the capsules out of a Gashapon machine. Not gonna lie, that's a little annoying. I do like their functionality though. Like, each one gives Baku an ability outside of Zeztz. Like, Impact gives him the Impact Strength. And Stream allows him to control the air. I do like that. I just kind of wish we knew more about them. Like, where they come from and how are they made. And another thing is a little nitpick on my end, which I already covered it in last episodes. The Zeztz break 'em. I don't like that you have to manually change it into like the gun, axe, and all that. I kind of wish it was like, whatever form Baku's in, boom, that's what the Zeztz and Breakum is right off the bat. Don't have to manually change it. That's my only real nitpick. I will say this. After rewatching it, I didn't catch this the first time watching it. I did like how he did use the machine capsule in the Zeztz Breakum. I thought that was pretty cool. And that kind of lay into what I was talking about in last week's episode, where each capsule will affect the lights in the Zeztz Breakum. Not just like the mode change, but like the ability itself. Like it would change the color. That's what this episode did. I kind of wish the toy kind of did that, which I'm still waiting on. I'm cool. But those are the really 2 nitpicks I really do have when it comes to Zeztz right now. Just the way that the capsules are used and the way that they're handling the Zeztz Breakum. Because like I said before, in the Gaff movie, it was able to do that. So why can't they do it now during the series? That would ease the nitpick a little bit more. But still, that's just my thoughts on those subjects. So, I think overall this was... If I had to, like, rank each episode right now, this would probably be, probably, somewhere in the middle. It was alright. It was good. Nothing too crazy other than the twist of the nightmare. But I think I did really enjoy it, though. So, this is a little short this time around, but that's probably because I'm getting better on how I want to say each episode. But there you go. Those are my thoughts about episode 6. You guys let me know what you thought about this episode. Do you like Zeztz so far? Are you having some problems with it? You tell me. Let me know. Okay. I'm going to address this now. I will work on some Skylander content, but I'm still struggling with some ideas. So, you guys let me know what you want to see. I can't promise any gaming stuff, but we'll see what happens in the future. But until then, take care.